Hey folks, time for a walk. Gotta go early today. Storms are gonna roll in probably about 4 o'clock. So yeah, severe weather today. So we're gonna get it in early. Let's go take a walk. Let's see where we want to go today. I don't really have a plan, honestly. I know I want to go by Supercuts and talk to them about getting the color done, make sure they can do it before I schedule it. So we'll do that. Probably talk to them off camera. Other than that, I don't really know where we're going to go today. Makes it more exciting that way. So come on in, say hi, chat with me. I got the comments on all messages, so I'll see your message and I'll say hi back. Hey, that's got some white blooms coming out. It's kind of pollen I usually don't like. Trees are blooming white. I won't get around to our little walk today. Got to do it early. Storms are coming. Definitely want to get a water too. We'll probably do the research thing again. That worked out just fine. Probably hit up old Reese's for some for a bottle of water. It's a wild sound coming from up there. Bird, I guess. It's like something creaking. Oh well. Back in the storm drain with us. See what kind of adventures we can find today. A little earlier in the day than usual. It's warm as can be. It's like 78 degrees out here. Pretty windy, overcast, so I can see my screen, which is nice. Only problem is it's there's some big storms coming today. All threats are on the table, they said. Hail, big winds, a lot of lightning, of course, and possibility of some tornadoes. We'll keep an eye on it for you, folks. Depending on how things pan out, might even jump in the car and chase them. We'll see. Have to wait and see how things fire. A lot of strange vehicles here with cones surrounding them. I wonder what's up with that. A service vehicle here doing some work for somebody. And up there, there's some, I don't know, cable, power company. It's a civilian car, but it's got cones surrounding it. It's just weird. Hi, Willie. Welcome in. Trying to figure out it says AT&T.com on it. So it's weird having just a little Chevy Malibu like that. It says AT&T on the side too. Strange civilian vehicle. Guess they might be working on underground lines. I don't know. Why are you just gonna sit there with cones around your vehicle? That's really weird. Oh well. Who knows? Nothing to worry about. I don't think I'll walk much today. I do want to go over to Supercuts, confirm that they can do my color for me. If not, I'll just get a home kit and do it myself. Rather pay somebody to do it up nice. I do those home kits, I wind up getting it all over my scalp and my neck. It's no good. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants dyed skin on their neck. I feel like I'm audition prepped. The next 4 or 5 days that I've got left, I'll just be reinforcing and making sure my memory's in good shape. But, you know, at this point, it's just repetition. So when the audition comes, it'll just be another time through it. No big deal. Hope my pianist or the music director or whoever's accompanying can play the stuff okay. It's pretty easy. I picked it on purpose so the accompanist would have an easier time with it. Just for grins, I'll burn a CD with a track in case they don't have a pianist. Or Lady Starfire, thank you for coming in. I haven't seen you forever. Thank you so much for coming in my walking stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So good to have you here. And you're a mod too, look at that. The forgotten mods of my walking stream channel. Who else came in the other day? Oh, Wilson was in here. Yeah, he was a mod too. I hadn't seen him forever. There's a gal up there walking her little doggy in a harness. We'll try to not get in their way. Yeah, everybody's who's not incredibly busy, right? I finally had to take 2 weeks off from work, or I wasn't gonna get the vacation time. So well, okay, I'll take 2 weeks off. I had 4. They basically shamed me into it. He said, "You need to take it, or you're just gonna lose it." And it's been a weird week and a half so far. Not going into work. Still keep getting texts. Some of my customers are like, can you figure this out? They can't figure it out at work. They can't figure it out at the store. Can you find this front axle for me? I'm like, yeah, whatever. So I went by this morning, looked up a couple things, took them some rice pudding. Got rice pudding chilling up at the store today. I'll never eat it all. I might eat one bowl of it. Go back up there later and take them some Hayashi spaghetti. That's my new thing, Hayashi spaghetti. Even though I use teriyaki noodles, it's like, it's a better way to describe it. It's like a bolognese sauce, but with the Hayashi cubes. So it's got a Japanese flair to it. Everything is greening up, yeah, pretty quickly too. Look at that. Of course, this is the high dollar neighborhood, so people take a little better care of their lawns here than most, than your average bear. So you're gonna see greener lawns. Got companies out here working on them for them, sodding them, that kind of stuff. But the trees are coming back. Still pretty barren, but they're coming back. These oak trees are all, boy, they're spitting out these seed pods like crazy. And I've seen a bunch of pine cones on the ground too, so that's happening. Speaking of yard maintenance, there's somebody mowing up there. One of those little I call them riding mowers. You stand on the thing. You stand on the thing and ride around while you mow the yard. It's cool. Let's take the left here on Victor. If I go straight, I tend to lose signal. We don't want that. Don't want to disconnect. Hi, Guido. Thank you. Hello, Sir Walks a Lot. Willie says pollen is awful here. Yeah, pollen's awful here too. I looked at the air quality report this morning. It's pretty high pollen. Ozone's down though. We've had enough storminess that the ozone level's real good. But the pollen's high. Things are greening up. That's how you can tell when that pollen level starts going up. Things are growing. Sir Walks a Lot, Guido calls me. I like it. Another lawn service. Taking their trailer and moving on out. AGZ for all your lawn service needs, folks. Give them a call. AGZ Lawn Service. Looks like they just finished mowing up here. Nice clean lawn. Boy, there's some beautiful houses back here, aren't they? Look at that. Beautiful houses. Well, these trees start filling out. It'll be something in another month or so. Come walking through here. It'll be really something in another month or so. Hopefully we can keep doing this for a while. Got plenty of light in the evening now, so walking after work is once again a possibility. I just had to wait it out until the daylight savings jumped there, and now we got all the time we need. I'll probably do almost a solid 2-hour walk after work now, assuming the temperature's okay. And of course, you get a week off work, or a couple weeks. Plenty of time to walk. Had to do it early today. I was telling folks earlier there's storms rolling in tonight, possibly as early as 4 or 5 o'clock, so I wanted to get some walking in earlier in the day today. So here we are, walking earlier in the day. Walking to get a bottle of water, clean those vocal cords up. Since I dropped the coffee and creamer, vocal cords feeling a lot cleaner. It works, folks. Just plain old water. It'll flush you out. You can probably tell I'm talking a lot better. I'm not hacking. That creamer I like, which doggone it, I really like it. But it coats my throat, coats my vocal cords. You heard Vaughn was on? Could not find him. He is on TikTok. It's being talked about quite a bit in THN. He's if you put in TikTok James Paul Von Helton, you should be able to just Google search his channel, and you don't have to create an account to go look at it. I found out today. I was like, I am not making a TikTok account just to watch Vaughn, but you don't have to. If you'll Google TikTok James Paul Von Helton, first listing will be his account, and then you can click on that, and you can't comment or anything without an account, but you can see his videos. Very amusing. His homepage, or whatever they call it on TikTok. First thing he says, I'm supposed to be a multimillionaire. Sure, Vaughn. Sure, Vaughn. You're supposed to be a multimillionaire. Wonder why you're not. Could it be you're delusional? Could it be you just like to lie a lot? Pick one of those. Oh my goodness. It's a nice day. Temperature-wise, it's very comfortable out here. It's a real strong south breeze. I'd say 11 to 15 miles an hour on my back right now. Hey, there's that AGZ truck again. I think it's the same one. He's following me around, folks. He's following me around. AGZ Lawn Service. That is definitely the same truck. Maybe I'll catch him again down here. Let's take a left down 43rd Street here and head west. 43rd, and that's 43rd and Victor back there. Go down to here to 43rd and Utica. More pretty houses to look at with nice manicured lawns. Look at the big lawn on that one. That big old play area. This is, I keep telling everybody, but this is old oil money back here, guys. This is houses built in the probably 20s and 30s. After World War I, Oklahoma was booming with a lot of oil money. And boy, there were people cleaning up and building big old houses back here. And now they've just been handed down generation to generation, probably to the grandkids of those original builders. And from what I tell a buddy of mine, there's a lot of stonework back here. One of my drivers said most of these houses he worked on, 1 or 2 people live in them. There might be 10 bedrooms, 2 people live there. It's insane. But you know, they won't keep it in the family and all that, so they just keep handing them down. Keeps everything all paid for and easy. Here's 43rd and Utica. We'll check out Sasquatch today. He's still got his funny glasses on. Little wood statue up here, wood carving. Here's Sasquatch, folks, Bigfoot. Look at those old lady glasses he's got on. Oh. There you go. Sasquatch in Tulsa. Remnants of a basketball hoop long ago torn down. These guys need to do some fence work here. Maybe there's nobody living in there, who knows? Hey, here's some people out. I rarely see people outside anymore. So when I do, I'm instantly curious. We're coming up, this is 43rd and Troost place, folks. We're gonna head north on Troost. It's our usual route, we go this way a lot. We're going to go up a nice, slowly sloping uphill section here. Oh, we're checking out some tree service, looks like. We're checking out the tree. Yep, definitely New Season Tree Masters is out here to solve some tree problems for them. www.newseasontreemasters.com if you want to check them out. This is true. Rich neighborhoods don't have sidewalks to keep the pores away. They do not. They have to walk in the streets a lot back here. But there's very, very little traffic, so it doesn't really matter. That's why I usually choose this route, and also because of the decent cell signal. There's other ways I can go, but I tend to get down to 1 or 2 bars and sometimes disconnect. But those ways don't have sidewalks either. There's nothing to have sidewalks back here. It's not a very walking-friendly town, honestly. But yeah, you're right. They don't have sidewalks in the rich neighborhoods down here, for whatever reason. Just have a culvert, drainage ditch. Too much trouble to maintain a sidewalk, I guess. Nice homes, though. Very nice homes. There's an empty lot to put a new one on. There's an empty lot. You can build your new one right there. We'll build a suit. Here you go. There's a advertisement sign for Lawn Guard of Oklahoma Landscaping. It's a big old box truck be coming down here. I wonder what they're delivering. Big old honking box truck. I hear somebody starting a chainsaw down there. I assume it's a chainsaw. It could be a leaf blower. That size engine. Hey, look, another empty lot. You're building right behind it, a fresh build. That one's taking a long time to go up, but it's going up. Get out of the street, Todd. I kind of drifted right over to the middle of the street. This Dodge truck's like, get the fuck out of my way. Yeah, another mowing service. They are abundant back here, folks. A lot of mowing services. All right, and up ahead at the stop signs, 41st Street. More normal neighborhood. We're heading west on 41st and get us a bottle of water down at the Reese's Groceries. A Tulsa staple. Tulsa tradition, Reese's Groceries. It's a local chain. Kind of expensive, but good quality meat. Well stocked, very clean stores. You pay for a little more convenience. They'll still sack your groceries in there. I don't see that much anymore. If you choose one of the full service lanes, they'll put your groceries in a sack for you. Or you can use the self-checkout and just do it yourself. Which I almost always do. Oh, excuse me, yawning. I'm yawning at 1:11 in the afternoon. Why are you yawning, Todd? I don't know. Losing your daily routine of going to work all the time. It makes me tired, I guess. I don't know. 41st is an active street, so we're going to have a hard time getting across it, but we'll see how it works out today. Definitely got a car coming that way, so we're going to have slower pace. We're clear the other way, though, so as soon as this car gets by me, we hardly had to alter our step at all. Gonna hurry a little bit because somebody's coming, but not too much. We're good. And we are up and on. Look, hey guys, the sidewalk. Look at that, hey. We found a sidewalk on a city street. Can you believe it? You turn up Troost Avenue here, you're not going to find any sidewalks. So you got to walk in the street again. But I think I'll stay on 41st down to the corner with Peoria and hit the Reese's that way. As you can see now, up there's more beautiful homes. This is more middle class. This area, they're not terrible looking homes, but they're not the ones we were going by. They're not of that high a level or that expensive of houses. Oh my goodness, still yawning. I don't know why I'd be tired today, but I feel a little beat. My sleep patterns are all weird. I made that rice pudding last night, and gosh, I was asleep by about 10:30. I'd been staying up till 2 or 3. I'd been staying up late. Last night I fell asleep about 10:30. I guess I was exhausted. That's more of my normal time to go to bed, 10:30. When I'm working full time, I can't stand to stay awake much longer than that. I'm too tired. Especially if I do my 2-hour walk after work. That's going to put me out. Today we're going to do our 2-hour work early. We're going to watch the storms and maybe get in the Hyundai and do a little chasing for you. I don't know. If I do, I'll broadcast it. If I decide to go out, depends on where storms fire and what direction they're going. If I think they're going to be interesting enough to look at. All that goes into it, Probably not today. Probably going to be mostly a hail and wind event today. There's nothing to be gained by looking at hail, other than moving your car out of it. It's one nice thing about storm chasing. You can stay south and east of the storms. You come at them from behind. You can save your car a lot of damage, rather than just waiting for it to come up over you. You have the advantage of moving out of the way of those hail cores. And particularly tornadoes. You can just move out of the way, folks. You can do that if you pay attention. There's no reason you have to just sit in your house and wait for a tornado to come hit you. Get in your car and get out of the way. And you can't wait till the last minute, but if you see the storms developing, and you know there's a high risk of spinning, rotating supercells, you might want to get in your car and just drive out of the way of it. Works for me, always has. Trouble with that is you got to pay attention. Got to have a radar app. You got to know what you're looking at. Like, oh, this storm's got a hook on it, and it's 5 miles to my west and moving east. Maybe I should get out of here. That kind of stuff. I think I'm hearing a woodpecker up there. I'm sure it is. I don't know if you can hear it on my phone or not, but there's definitely a woodpecker. I wonder where he is. I can hear him, I don't see him. Is he way up high? I don't know. Well, I can hear him. There's too much road noise. Can't really isolate where he was, but there's definitely a woodpecker up in there. Up in that tree somewhere. Pecking away, making holes. Here's the Enclave at Brookside. Townhomes. Apartment living. They're nice. They're expensive, though. These suckers are like $1,800 for a one-bedroom. Which for Oklahoma is pretty darn high. They're nice. I mean, I'll get it. They're fairly new and lots of room. There's large square footage. Well maintained, but you're going to pay for it. Tour it. Love it. Live it. We got some balloons out. Look at that. That's what your 1800s paying for, so they can have balloons out. All right, heading into the Old Village Professional Building. Not going in it, but that's it. Bunch of legal offices. Let's see, there's an alterations place. There's a title services. Several lawyers. There's a realtor right here, and a awareness health and a skincare studio. Okay. Skincare studio. Moon Phase. Sounds hippie-ish. The Moon Phase Skincare Studio. Big Zebra's here. Speaking of that woodpecker, he was a lineman for the county. Yeah, it was Glenn Campbell, ladies and gentlemen. Glenn Campbell. Glenn Campbell reference by the delightful Big Zebra. I am a lineman for the county. That's my kind of music, man. That's my growing up music. Glenn Campbell. Lineman. Wichita lineman. Here's our Whole Foods, Hippie Mart. We're not gonna go in there today, but about the only reason I usually go in there is to get my little mints, my Neuro mints. Got the start your day mint, and I got the calm and clarity for the evening. Neuro mints. Full of vitamins and stuff. Didn't know that Glenn Campbell wrote Wichita Lineman. Wow. I don't know if he wrote it. He was the artist. I don't know if he wrote his own songs. But that one sure made him famous. Glenn Campbell, ladies and gentlemen. Neuromints, exactly. Yes, Big Zebra, and you spelled it exactly right. Look them up online. I like them. The Awake mint it's basically a caffeine pill, but it doesn't have a lot of caffeine. It's got some other things that help stimulate, mental health, mental clarity, and that sort of, various vitamins that stimulate neural stuff. And then there's a calm and clarity that helps you settle down, relax before you go to bed. But yes, Neuromints. Neuro. Ironically enough, J-Dubs turned me on to him. He did a little commercial for him once, and I said, I'm going to check those out. Didn't Campbell appear on Hee Haw a million times? He sure did. He was a staple. Glenn Campbell was a staple on Hee Haw. Absolutely. Alrighty, folks, here's the Research Grocery. And we're going to go in there and grab us a bottle of water real fast. Here's our little lunch area. People come out here and have lunch, do whatever. There's a grill inside, you can buy food. But we're just going to get us a bottle of water. And before I go in, let's turn it around so don't get people on cam that don't want to be on my cam. It's just polite, folks. It's just the polite thing to do. Oh my goodness, there's some cherry pie. All kinds of good things to eat that I'm not going to grab. I am going to grab a bottle of water. Lots of yummies are in though. And here's what we want. An old Niagara. Niagara bottled water. I can get it right here. There we go.
You scan your frequent shopper card?
No, I have not.
Key in the item's code or look up item. Insert cash or select payment type. Have you scanned your frequent shopper card? Use PIN pad to complete transaction.
Once my PIN, it's going to give me a mile-long receipt for a bottle of water. Seems a little weird. That's a long receipt for a bottle of water, folks. But we're good to go. And we're off. Receipt's going right in the trash, and so is the bottle cap. If I can get it off. There we go. Don't need no cap. We're just going to drink it. You remember Glenn Campbell having an enormous head? I don't remember that. He's a big fella. 6'3", something like that. He's a big old boy. Big old fella, Glenn Campbell, he was. Willie says Glenn Campbell did most of the tracks on the original True Grit movie with John Wayne. See, there you go. Glenn Campbell looks like the actor who played the lead role in Midnight Cowboy. Okay. We're back out, folks. You can probably hear that wind, feel that wind. It's windy. It has the feel of a severe weather day. The air is thick and soupy. Oh my goodness, looks like we got a service going on down here at the Nindy Funeral Home. John Voight, there you go. Yeah, Glenn Campbell, John Voight, I can see it. Something going on here at the funeral home. We'll walk by, but we're not going to disturb them today. Yep, John Voight is the crazy father of Angelina Jolie. You're correct. You are correct, sir. You are correct, sir, yes. Glenn Campbell was a good actor in True Grit. I was not aware he was actually in the movie. I knew Glenn Campbell did some acting. I wasn't aware he did it that early in his career. What was the story? He wasn't really a singer when he started his career. He was known as a guitar player, session guy, and I think he sang a song on a recording, and the producer liked it so much. He said, well, how about you make an album? And Glenn Campbell was born. And then Glenn Campbell became a thing, folks. Never really was going to be a lead singer, but he turned into one. Oh, sorry to walk on your grass in Indy Funeral Home, but I want to get to this little mall where the Supercuts is. Yes, he was a Texas Ranger in True Grit. There you go. I got to admit, I'm not real familiar with True Grit. I think I probably watched it on a Western channel, but didn't really pay much attention. I'm going to hit the Supercuts up here. Go in there and ask them a quick question. Take my cam and mic off for a minute if you're wondering. I haven't lost reception or anything. I'm just gonna take a little break here and talk to the gals at the Supercuts. Don't walk on people's grass, says Big Zebra. Yeah, I was lazy. I should have walked out to the sidewalk. I was being lazy. Sorry, Ninda Funeral Home. My bad. Ugh. And grass. Not grass, graves. Oh, people's graves, yeah. I don't think there's any graves out front. I'll be right back, folks. I'm going to go in here, and they don't want to be on cam. See you in a minute. All right, back out. We got that scheduled there. They don't want to be on camera unless they're rude and earning bank. Yeah. No, I just assume, if I'm going into business, probably ought to turn the camera off. It's been my experience. That's better. But we got an appointment for tomorrow at 2. We're gonna rock the dark brown color, and I'll make sure and stream. Maybe I'll walk down and walk back. We'll just make a day of it. How long did it take me today? About 40 minutes to walk here, so we'll keep that in mind. Maybe come down and go to the Steinway place, play a piano or two, and go get our hair did. Now we're gonna walk back on Peoria. Shave your hair bald. It feels awesome. I have done that. Unfortunately, I'm got an audition Sunday, and I'm auditioning for a role that plays about 45. So that's why I want the hair colored. I want to create that impression with the director and the folks on the panel that hey, this guy can play 45. as opposed to walking in there with white hair and, well, we could die. You know, you want to create the impression. Yeah, you want to create that impression. If you want to get the role, that's the way to do it. The sun is peeking out, and it's making it hard for me to read my screen on my phone again. It won't be out long. There's clouds right around it. Picked a bad time to peek out, son. It's also going to help enhance any kind of storms that fire up. That sun comes out and warms the air. That's when the thunder boomers usually come out. Oh, every time I drink water now, I'm coughing more stuff out. It's working, folks. Gallon of water a day keeps the vocal cord phlegm away. Highly recommend it. As we're walking back in front of the Reesers, we were just in there, folks. This is interesting over here, electric charging stations. So, you wouldn't think Oklahoma, being, you know, the staunch red state is, would have any interest in electric vehicles, but here you go. Charging stations. Let's see how that works. See, oh my gosh, there's a hybrid Mustang sitting there. It's a hybrid Mustang. Francis Energy, we power what matters. It says EV charging only. It has 2 different kind of adapters. You stick your car in there, plug it in. You gotta, yeah, look at all that. Charge now. Wild, man. Wild, wild. Beats getting gas all the time, I guess. Keep that sucker charged up. I'd be the type, I'd get an EV and I'd get a home charging station. I'd leave the damn thing plugged in all the time when I wasn't driving it. Probably terrible for the battery. Because I'm one of those kind of people. I do that with my phone. I leave it plugged in all the time. Terrible for the battery, they say. Zebra, I see that you wrote something. I can't read it right now. Let me get over here to some shade and I'll address your comments all at once and we'll keep walking. Thought I was going to have a nice walk where I could see the screen the whole time because it's overcast, but the sun decided to come out and spoil my walking stream today. That happens. And also the wind's right in my face, which kind of sucks. But I have no choice. Got to go south. Here we go. Got some shade. I can read the phone. Big Zebra says, roll with hair, colored hair, yeah. And these chargers are not for human use. No worries, says Big Zebra. Thank you for that. I do like to, encourage comments by reading them and reacting to them. Otherwise, I don't get much interaction. So I do try to see and read your comments when I can. The doggone sun's putting a damper on me. Water's so much good, better when it's cold. Gotta try to drink it fast while it's still cold. Wait. I wasn't paying attention. I walked down a curb and almost twisted my ankle. That would have been great right about now. That would have been lovely right about now. Well, let's have a twisted ankle right before our audition. Got to pay attention where I'm walking. Hi, Lusty McButt. I can see enough of the chat to see your icon and see that you said, hey, Todd, and I think that's a snail. Hi, Lusty. Thanks for coming in. Hard for me to read the screen right now. The sun is peeking through the clouds, but it's going back in. So here in just a minute, I'll be able to interact with you much better. other than the 15-mile-an-hour wind blowing consistently in my face right now. Which is a tad annoying, but we can work through that. Appreciate greatly you guys coming in and chatting with me today. We're walking it a little earlier because there's a real good chance of storms this afternoon. So I just got out of the Supercuts back there and got an appointment scheduled for tomorrow at 2. We're gonna dye the old hair dark brown. For the pending audition. Didn't want to do it like too close to the time, but didn't want to do it, too early either. Because you start getting white tips. And the thought here is to, create an impression in the director's mind that, yeah, that guy can play 45, no problem. No problem at all. I can see him in this role. That's the plan, anyway. Oh, look, somebody left an apple with a bite out of it at the bar. No, let's see, motorcycle clubs, no cuts, no colors. I wonder what a cut is. Like a cut in your hair, like one of those gang sign kind of things. Here's the new Chick-fil-A. It's only been open for, gosh, a couple months. Classic cups are here. Collect all 4. Closed Sunday, And it says Jesus in the sidewalk. Isn't that sweet? That's it. That's the new Chick-fil-A, folks. Open for business. Come get your chicken with a side of bigotry. Oh, wait. Did I say that out loud? Just a side of bigotry. It's way back in the mix. It's not the overriding flavor or anything. It's not that pronounced. Come on. Got a Mazzio's Italian eatery at it's a wing run. They're not all wing runs, but this one is. So you can get a dozen boneless wings or something in there. And this is actually not in there. This is just a delivery only place. There's no place to sit down and eat. It's a delivery and carry out location, not a dining. Goodness, excuse me. I'm so sorry. It's gotta be annoying in the mic. Hacking my lungs. We'll get it out. We're gonna work this out, folks. We're gonna get it out eventually. It's got to happen. Boneless wings are an abomination, says Zebra, before the Lord. And pretty tasty. Yeah, they're pretty tasty, though. You get the right kind of sauce on those suckers. They can be pretty darn tasty. With the right kind of sauce, they're delicious. Yeah. Speaking of wings, there's KFC. Yeah, I think they got wings in there. There you go. KFC ready for you now. Yep. 8-piece tender. They got tenders, chicken tenders, drums and thighs. Actual pieces of chicken, Huh. I don't know if they do wings at KFC. Probably they do chicken, so you'd think so, but I haven't been to KFC in probably a decade or more. Probably been at least a decade since I've eaten anything from a KFC. It's been a minute. And of course, this person wants to turn in right as I approach the driveway. It's funny how that always works. It had to be right there when they were turning in, didn't it? Oh well. Wind's picking up, man. 20, 25. It's right in my face. Look at them signs flapping over there. It's blowing hard. There's MidFirst Bank. That's my bank, which is also their motto or their slogan. Slogan be better. MidFirst Bank. That's my bank. Remember, FDIC. That actually is my bank. A branch of my bank, anyway. The one I usually go to, right here. If I get a check for something. It's about the only time I ever go to the bank anymore. Deposit a check, and they don't even have to do that. Don't have to go in there. I can deposit it on my phone. Or if I get paid in cash, I want to get the cash out of my wallet. That'd be a good reason to go there. I like the tenders, but not nuggets. So like, when I was growing up, we didn't call them tenders. We called them chicken fingers. Chicken fingers. They're like French fries, but they got chicken in them instead of potato. These breaded pieces of chicken. Chicken fingers, we always called them. You could buy them at the grocery store that way and bread them up and fry them. Big Zebra says, I am sleepy. Well, have yourself a nice little nap. If you're sleepy, don't let me stop you. My goodness, it just keeps getting windier and windier. I wonder if there's a storm front actually pushing in. I don't think so. It's just that tells me the surface winds are pushing hard and bringing that moisture up here. It's going to fire up storms. So we could have if there's an upper level jet anywhere nearby and start making those storms twist, if there's a jet going in the opposite direction above, the storms start rotating with height. That's when you get big rotating supercells. Could happen today, folks. Not sure if it's warm enough. That sun peeks through for another couple hours, it'll get warm enough. Certainly got one of the ingredients. You got the surface winds firing hard from the south, bringing the moisture from the Gulf. It's element one. There's definitely a system coming through from New Mexico. It's going to provide the instability and the boundary for the colliding air masses. It'll probably manifest as a dry line in western Oklahoma. It usually does. Call an Uber. Get home safe. Oh no, we're several hours away from any thunderstorm genesis around here, but I'm safe enough. The wind is kind of annoying. And when I say kind of annoying, it's in my face and really annoying me. We'll actually get into the neighborhood streets here. Get out here where there's some houses in the way to break the wind. Because this is for the birds, man. And some trees to shade my phone so I can read it. Back here you got the animal acupuncture and canine sports medicine facility. Canine sports medicine, folks. Animal acupuncture. I'm not kidding. And here's the Swiss Riviera condominiums. Need a gate code to get in there. That's bougie. Need a gate code. He's safe, as he is tossed about in the wind. Yeah, absolutely. Maybe it's a vet for Air Bud or something like that. Canine sports medicine, specifically canine. Where's the feline sports medicine place? That's what I want to know. Cats are athletes too, hashtag. Hashtag cats' rights. Hashtag feline sports medicine. Oh my goodness, that wind, it's killing me. Wind's killing me. Also, we're going to cough that up eventually, folks. It's going to happen. It's going to get coughed out one of these times. Or hacked up, one or the other. I'm not sure which. Let's get into the, let's get into the neighborhood streets and get off this main street where the wind's sweeping down the plain and all that. Man, this wind's getting crazy. Wind is getting crazy. Look at all the shit blowing in the air. Can you see that? It's all coming off this white blossom tree over here. Wind's just blowing shit out. See, there it is on the ground. Little white buds of some kind. Ugh, yuck. No wonder I'm hacking up. Breathing all that shit. Anyway, we're gonna get in here in the neighborhood. Try to walk somewhere it's not so windy. Good luck to you. Coming back here on Quaker Avenue, and this is 46th Street. Quaker and 46th. See if we can find a better way out of here. We're not far. St. Mary Church is at 49th and Quaker, so it's only a third of a mile that way. I need a what? A balaclava? Just like the kidnappers wear? Oh yeah, the face mask thing. There is no way out. I think there is. Oh yeah, here's those little condominiums. It's right next to the Heller Theater. It's a hell of a theater, man. Part of Heller Park. It's a hell of a park. Out here in the middle of Southwest Tulsa. Check it out. See if there's any shows in production at the Heller Theater. The Clark Heller Theater. Clark Youth Theater, Heller Amphitheater, whatever. I know it's the Clark Youth Theater, and it's the Heller Park, so I don't know. I can't keep it straight. The only one I remember for sure is the Clark Youth Theater. Glad I've got this water. It's helping. Helping me hack up a lung. Which, that's helpful. These folks have a security fence on their driveway. That's interesting. Very interesting. There's never a sound coming from the Helen Keller Theater. That's true. It's hilarious, dude. Hilarious. Come on, get out of there. Get out. I think I got it. Yes. Got a chunk. A hack off a chunk of my vocal cords. You can still hear it when I try to talk. It's just hanging on for dear life. Somebody make a mixtape of me hacking. One of my fans will no doubt make a mix video of this, editing various clips of me coughing and hacking. Nothing to see there at the Helen Keller. God, nothing to see, folks, at the Helen Keller Theater. Get it? Get it? Oh boy, too soon? And there it is, folks, the Helen Keller Theater. Nothing to see here. Head on by. They got 3 porta potties out front. That's kind of convenient. Got 3 porta potties. I love the, if you see down there, that little overhang looking thing with a couple posts. The post says pool. It says pool on it. One can only infer that used to be a pool and it's been filled in. But it still says pool, which I find hilarious. There's no pool, folks. Oh my goodness. We're up to right at an hour, folks. 60 minutes and 25 seconds on my timer. We've been out here an hour. It feels like 2. Time's just dragging on today. The time's just dragging, man. What are you gonna do? Yep. 3 porta potties all in a row. That is super convenient. You used to get mad at me at work when I made those sorts of jokes. But I don't give much of a shit, yeah. Yeah, I don't either. I'll be real honest with you. As long as it's funny. A lovely trash can and just a lovely location for me to use. Very full, but enough room for my plastic bottle. But they would get mad even when people laughed. They'd still get mad. Sir, that's inappropriate, sir. It's an inappropriate joke for the workplace, sir. Yeah, I got you. Soccer field. There's a backstop. There got to be a backstop there. Got to play softball in that place. There's a backstop back behind me. It's back behind me. See, it says backstop. Here's the School of St. Mary. I'm sure they're busy in their classes right now, learning stuff, learning things, stuff and things. Kids at the School of St. Mary learning stuff and things. A couple of ladies coming out. It's almost 2 o'clock here. School day's coming to a close pretty soon. Academic distinction, it says on the wall there. A connected community, faith in action. It's Church of St. Mary, folks. Not a sponsor. And I just trapped myself. I think. Can I get out of here? Can I get out of here? It doesn't look like it. What have I done, folks? I didn't realize the thing would be slammed shut, but I gotta go back the other way just to get out of here, folks. So I'll make the walk a little longer today. Can't get out that way. Had no idea this would be locked over here. It's open down there. Doesn't seem like good planning. It's like I feel like I'm a rat being trapped in a maze. That's all right. We're just walking through anyway. We'll go around the other way. It's not a problem. It's weird, but it's not a problem. Trapped in every Catholic's nightmare. I can't get out. What if the gate had closed behind me? Now I'm really stuck. I mean, why would you have the gate open down there, but the gate locked up here? Make it make sense, man. Make it make sense. And not have, a way for people to walk through back down there. Make it make sense. I'm just walking, guys. I'm just taking a walking stream. Not particularly wanting to trespass on your area or anything. Just walking through, you know. Here's the main sanctuary area. Trash bin securely locked. Or no, that's the facilities, electrical facilities unit. Nicely locked up and secure. Don't want people in there messing with the grid. Can we get out this way? Yes, that gate's open. Okay. We can leave this way. Sir, I just want to walk through. Just trying to get home. Just trying to get home, folks. Not trying to intrude, just walking by. Oh. It says this door is exit only on weekdays. You know what other door is exit only? This one. Oh no. Oh no. Can you get out? Oh my gosh, it's locked that way. This is getting ridiculous, man. No, it's locked over there, but open again. They're trying to trap me in a maze here. What is going on? I just want to leave. Oh my gosh. You see an open gate, you think, okay, I can walk through there. Nope, locked on the other side. Run, Todd, run. We gotta go back to the street. I know the street isn't blocked off. Good God. Literally, good God. This is ridiculous. If I'd have known all this, I'd have just gone around in the first place on the street back there. Oh. I guess we just wanted to extend the walk another quarter mile. Here we go. Now. Surprised there's not a gate right here. Now we're out of there. God. Lord Jesus. Make me walk all the way around that building twice. Should go in there and have a stern talking to with them. Stern talk with those folks. Hey, would you not leave the gate open on one side just to trap somebody inside? If you're gonna lock the gates, lock the gates. Lock them all so people know you can't walk through there. Holy cow. Just looking for interesting things to look at, talk about. Should go in there and give them a what? Give them a you know what. Little hey, how about it? Listen, you Catholics. Listen, you. Sound like George McFly. Listen, you. Get your damn hands off her. Hey, you. Get your damn hands off. You can get out with a permission slip, but if you want to get out, try what? Try wearing a kilt? It's not Scottish Catholic, but oh my goodness, try wearing a kilt, he says. Why would I want to do that? Hey, thanks for locking me in your church there. Really appreciate that. It was really weird, man. Got a nice little rat maze there. It's fresh with cheese at the open gate. All your gates on the south side are open, but your north gates are locked. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, man. Don't invite me in and trap me. It's weird. It's a little freaky. It's just a little bit freaky. Big Zebra wrote something, but I can't read it right now because the sun's back out. It's too bright. I'm gonna have to wait for some shade. These little carports up here will provide adequate shade for me to be able to read my phone. Here we go. Oh no, Todd is trapped with a bunch of young girls. No, whatever will he do? No, let's not say that, shall we? Let's not go there. Considering the shit people say about me when they think it's behind my back. Let's not. Okay? Let's just not. I have no desire to be around kids. I walked through there because it was just convenient. Nothing to do with the fact that it's a school. He says Big Zebra. Yeah, big joke. I'm kidding. I'm so upset. I'm so upset. How dare you? Don't have to go there. I'm already there. Here you go. How dare you, sir? How dare you? I dare fine. How dare you? How dare you, sir? How dare you? I think I'm going to plug in. Down to 48% battery. I'm going to plug in my power source here and see how that's working today. And you got to turn it on, and a little button on the side of it. Little button on the side of it. There we go. We're charging 46%. My bad. But the green light came on. A little lightning. The little lightning bolt beside the 46 came on. So portable power pack is doing its job. And I got plenty of cords, so no issues. Look at this. This is what the wind is doing today, folks. It's destroying this portrait. Look at all that. It's like somebody got married. It's like a damn Japanese garden festival. Complete with the pollen. Holy cow, 49th and Rockford we're at now. 49th and Rockford if you're scoring at home. There's a small plane coming right at me. Looks like he's on a strafing run. This might be the end, folks. If he turns on his wing guns, I'm screwed. Now he's pulling up. Yeah, cherry blossoms, exactly. Cherry blossoms. That's why I said it looked like a Japanese garden festival or something. They love their cherry blossoms. Okay, we're going to walk forward on 49th. Enjoy some of these purple wildflowers in this yard. Holy Christ, I can't speak. It's your fault, Big Zebra, for the Helen Keller joke. You've taken away my ability to enunciate and pronounce words. Suddenly, I'm turning into a drooling idiot. It's still doing it. Thank you so much. You've cursed my ability to speak. Fantastic. Just what I want before an audition. I can't think with it. Please cast me. I can't speak a word correctly. Oh my God. Thursday, I'm heading to Stillwater. I'm gonna take a lesson with my old teacher, Professor Dowland. He'll give me some tips, listen to my audition, see what he thinks. Give me some suggestions. I know what he's gonna say already. You need to brighten up the sound. You get it higher up in your sinuses back there, make it a more bright sound, more enunciated, so I can understand every word. Every word. I'll start out, I'll go in there, hey kid, good morning. And he'll be like, no. Hey kid, good morning. See the difference? See the difference? No. Get your palate lifted. Lift the soft palate, put the sound there, and then use your tongue and lips to articulate every syllable. Every last syllable. Nothing is unimportant. Hey, kid. Good morning. Not hey, kid, good morning. Hey, kid, good morning. And he'll make you dial it up to 10, so it's ridiculously over-articulated. Say, well, it's easy to dial it back. But if you can do it on a 10 on the radio dial, then you can dial it back to 5 or 6 and sound normal. It's nice to have 10 available. I'm sorry, I'm talking vocal shop now. I'm sure that's boring for everybody that doesn't care. As we continue along our path here, we've been walking for 76 minutes and 7 seconds. Probably getting close to the 4-mile range, which is about all we're going to do today. Didn't want a long walk, just a fun one. Not a long walk, just a good one. Stretch out the old back, get the legs moving, do a little something, something, you know. There's a mailman walking around somewhere. Parked his truck right here. He's walking around delivering mail, I'll bet you. Maybe on the next street. Or he's sitting in his truck, thinking about calling the cops. There's a weird white-haired guy stalking me out here on 49th Street. Send backup. That might be. I wouldn't blame him, honestly. Yep. I wouldn't blame anyone. There's this weird guy with white hair walking around with a phone. I think he's on some kind of drugs. And back south on, which one's this? Troost, I think. Maybe, no. Yeah, Troost. Pretty sure this is Troost. And the wind's in my face again. Yep, I was right, Troost. South on Troost Avenue and 50th Street South now. Where are we at? 78 minutes, 32 seconds. We're going to make 80 minutes, looks like. We're going to make it to 80 minutes. Oh, that's weird. Oh. Wind is having odd effects back here on the street. Things are blowing around, flying around in yards. All kinds of weirdness. James Corvus is here. Hey, stay hydrated. Keep having fun. Thank you. I'll do both. I drank my 500 milliliters of water, and we're gonna get some more when we get home. Hey, here's my buddy. 2 of them. Happy to see me. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah. He's always so happy to see me. Yeah. Always so happy to see me. Stay hydrated and keep having fun. That's great advice for anyone. Not just people walking on the street. There goes dark clouds rolling in, folks. That's just moisture. That's the air being so soupy it can't help but ball up into dark clouds. Not a storm yet. Just random low-level clouds, but they're going to develop into something. Give it a couple hours. Just feels right today. I said, might get back on. If I decide to go storm chase, I'll bring you guys along. We'll set up the car mount and show you what I'm seeing. Many stops and get out of the car and look. That's how storm chases go. With that fine send-off from James Nelson, I think we'll call it a day. Might see you later, might not. But in either case, I'll see you on the next stream, guys. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.